What up, fam? This is Vic from Cutz Premium Lawn Care here in Conyers, Georgia. Hope you guys are cutting on. So today I want to work with you all on how to work smarter and not harder. And one of the things that I do in order to do that is I set up a system on how to respond to my clients based upon their needs. But before I roll into that, please like and subscribe to the channel. Basically, what I'm saying is if you're getting fed on this channel, any thoughts, ideas that I'm giving you, please be courteous and give me a thumbs up and also sub to the channel because that will be a whole lot of help in building my channel. All right, on to what I was saying. Fam, a lot of times we don't create systems on the way of learning how to cut our time in half. Let me tell you what I mean by that. You already going to do something, and once you do it one time, you don't want to have to recreate the wheel. You want to do one and done. So that's what I've done. I set up a system to where I have created a way of responding to my clients. So basically what you see here is my Google email, and what I have created is a side document that basically says email templates or text. So within this template, you'll see various responses that I have with my clients. And what I did was I went ahead and entitled some of them, or really all of my responses that I thought, hey, if I ever have to repeat this again, this is exactly what I'm gonna say. Copy, paste, send. So first off, what I use is to send my text messages, I use Yardbook. Now Yardbook, this is a paid service to be able to send bulk messages. Now, what's so great about the bulk messages in this system is you just click on all the names you're gonna send it and send it all at one time. I know sometimes, fam, y'all use your cell phones, and sometimes that stuff get crossed up. When I mean crossed up, I remember using my cell phone at one time, and I sent a message to all my clients that I was gonna come out and cut. One person said, "Don't cut my yard," and then all of a sudden I got a slew of mine either, mine either, mine either. So never send a text message from your cell phone if you can avoid it. Always send it through a device that pretty much will have a separate response for each client, and you'll know who you're talking to. Because sometimes when you send that stuff out and they respond back to you, you don't even know who responded. So that's what's so great about the Yardbook. So basically, you can set this up. So what I'll do is at this point, I'll copy my message, and then I'll put it in the Yardbook, and then I'll send it to the designated clients. As you can see here, I have several templates on some of the things that I say or how I want to respond to my clients. So I'm just gonna go through a few of them so you can see an idea of how you can set something up and how you can save it for future responses. So I always send that out before the day of service. So fam, the next one is a response from clients who are basically trying to skip a service. So we're under contract over here at Cutz, and that means that you can't skip services. Now, even with that being said, even if you're under what I call a bi-weekly agreement, that agreement means that you don't get penalized for stopping services at any time, but still you can't skip services. So this is my response to a client who wants to skip a service. Basically, the message is telling them, hey, I got your message. In order to maintain effective services, we request our clients to stay on their assigned schedule. We know during the season, grass grow may vary, and during the fast growth months, we do not charge more money. So basically what we're saying is it's going to balance out. It's going to slow down, speed up, slow down into the season. So we don't want any added problems with trying to stay on schedule. The rain is a difficult thing already. We don't need clients to be able to stop and start their services. So that's my response to that. And fam, basically what I'm getting at is you should already have your responses preloaded, ready to go. All right, and here's my final example of how I respond to a client. Now, like I said, get your responses preloaded, ready to go. And one of these, a lot of times I'll have what is called add-on services. I'll let them know, hey, I'm coming out tomorrow. And then they'll say, hey, can you do my hedges? Hey, can you pull my weeds? Hey, can you pick up my sticks? Now, you know good and well, if I'm about to do a job that day, I don't want to have to call and tell them, hey, this how much for this how much for that. So I already have a pre-ready response. So my pre-ready response is, dear client, it's our pleasure to give you a quote for your hedges, your flower bed cleanup, etc. Now you can modify this before you send it, but it also reads, if the service is less than 20, would you like us to go ahead and do the service? However, if the price is more than, and they should be, whatever the response is. If it's more than 100, don't do it. If it's less than 10, you can do it. So I already have this pre-ready response for them. Send it on over. So when the guys are out servicing or I'm waiting on the response, hey, if they say it's $20, when my guys call and say, hey, it's gonna take 20 minutes, I'm like, go ahead and do it. If they say, hey, it's $50, hey, can't do it, let me call the client. I'm trying to respond and already be ready just in case we can speed things up without having to do the extra phone calls and the extra messages. And fam, finally, go ahead, if you already have a website, hopefully you've done this, put up frequently asked questions. What you're doing is you're already responding to your clients so they have no excuses to follow the policies and procedures as you go. Now, these are already pre-ready responses. Like I had to add one. The one I added recently was the fact that, some clients, you go out there and the gates are closed. What do you do about that? I mean, I know it sucks. I cut the front yard and I respond to them, hey, your backyard was locked, your fence was locked. So the deal is, if I come back out to cut your yard, is an additional $15 added to their service. And, I'm not trying to, just put, to tax my clients. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, it's some things that either I pay for it or they pay for it. If it's on me, I'm going to pay for it. If it's on them, they should pay for it. And that's all I'm trying to do, is just be clear on some of the expectations that I have for my clients, and my clients understand that I got their back. I'm going to be there for it. And if I mess up, I got to own it. But hey, if you mess up, it's already here in writing what it is that, what we need to do together for this relationship to work. So hopefully this helps you out, fam. Work smarter, not harder. Put these fires out before they get started. And fam, you can cut on. So cut on, lawn care family, cut on. I'm cutting out. Peace.